It's the final day of the month of March and the madness is maddening. The stars have shined on the big stage in the women's tournament. Unfortunately, one of the game's biggest talents went down with an injury in the second round. Trojans guard Juju Watkins suffered an ACL tear against Mississippi State 5 minutes into the second round matchup. Watkins did score 22 points, 8 rebounds in the first round, averaging nearly 24 points on the season, and a Naismith Player of the Year finalist. The Trojans made it all the way to the Elite Eight. Will play tonight. We'll miss her. But Paige, Bueckers, and some of the other stars of the game had words of wisdom for Watkins.
For Juju, your heart breaks for just the devastation that, especially during the tournament, of not being able to be out there with your team during the most important part of the year. So I know, especially, we empathize for her. We've been there, and we know how much it sucks. But you don't get to be as good as Juju if you don't have a great motor, a great work ethic, and she's going to attack this process just as she's attacked basketball, and just as she's great at basketball, she's going to be great at this recovery process.
It's been nearly a year and a half since Bueckers returned from her ACL injury, and she's been playing some of the best basketball of her career since. On Saturday, she dropped 40 points on the Oklahoma Sooners en route to an Elite Eight berth. Bueckers ended an 8-0 Oklahoma scoring run. Could have been a 4-point play, and then moments later missed the first attempt. Second time is the charm. Cut down a deficit, and the Huskies did trail at halftime, but Bueckers outscoring the Sooners all by herself in the second half alone, and ended up just being pretty unstoppable from deep range. Finished with 6 triples, including this one, and Bueckers was completely dominant. Let out a roar. Not a whole lot Oklahoma could do to stop her. Fud to Bueckers. Bueckers for 3. It's true. And Bueckers finished with 40 points, which is a program record for UConn in the tournament. Huskies have had a lot of great players come through, wear these threads, but Bueckers, the projected #1 overall pick in this year's WNBA draft. Bueckers and the Huskies play USC tonight for the last spot in the Final Four. UCLA clinched its first Final Four appearance in program history after defeating LSU on Sunday, and South Carolina is headed to its 5th straight Final Four after winning its matchup against Duke. Texas and TCU are currently playing for the first of 2 Elite Eight games today. For DuckTV Sports, I'm Lily Crane.